Over marinating fights, man. Over marinating fights. What's next for Jarrett Hurd? Or better yet, we know what's next. We know what he wants next. But will he even be able to beat J-Rock? But anyways, over marinating fights, man. You know, Jerry Swift Hurd and Jermell Charlo was, well, for whatever reason they didn't fight when they should have. You know, right here in the picture you see, this is when the fight was at its peak. They was both on TV. Jermell came out talking his shit. This is when that fight should have happened, right after that. Now look at him, y'all. Let this be an example to my boy Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Errol Spence, and my boy Terrence Crawford. That, man, y'all got to make these fights happen. Y'all can't over-marinate these fights. You know? Not everybody can finesse the game like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather finessed the game. I'm not even going to say he finessed the game. Floyd Mayweather actually earned his right to do what he was doing. He earned that right, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He was already a proven fighter. He was the only guy. He was a top pound for pound guy, only second behind Roy Jones back in the day. He was already like damn near Hall of Fame status when he started flexing the game, finessing the game. So, but a lot of these guys want to just jump straight to money made without being pretty boy, man. That's a good saying. You know, and it's true. And we need to get these guys back down to reality. And hopefully, by both of these two top fighters that everybody had high hopes for, and you know, taking a loss now, hopefully these guys, these other fighters, wake up. You know, stop over marinating these fights. It's time to, when it's time to fight, it's time to fight. You know, a lot of guys, I guess a lot of guys just don't see it my way. You know, I just want to see the fight when it's time for them to fight. If it ain't time for them to fight, then it's not time for them to fight. But in a lot of cases, for example, Lomachenko and Mikey, that's a fight that should be happening. Of course, Terrence Crawford, of course, Errol Spence, Wilder, Joshua. Those fights need to be happening sooner than later, man. After their next fights. If they all pass their next fights, they need to fight next. No more mandatories, no more pussyfooting around in the top 10, because one of y'all dudes gonna get clipped, or you're gonna lose a step, or something's gonna happen, and then it's gonna fuck up the big fight. Now, on the side note to that, that does make boxing a lot more interesting. But at the same time, over marinating fights can backfire, man. That's just point blank period. Not all y'all dudes are Floyd Mayweather, man. Floyd Mayweather was just that good. He was that good to do what he was doing. Not even Pacquiao, as good as he was throughout the years, couldn't do what Mayweather did. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao, he on the cusp of the Mayweather fight, he ended up getting knocked out by Marquez. Even though that fight still did well, he got knocked the fuck out. And just imagine if he never got knocked out, how much bigger the Floyd Mayweather fight possibly could have been. You know? But nonetheless, I think the build-up, the whole build-up thing for the fight and stuff is kind of overplayed. Over marinating fights is kind of a bad idea sometimes. Because if you over marinate too long, fans will lose interest. People kind of forget about it. Us hardcore guys won't, but you know, you want to strike while the iron's hot, man. And at one point, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight was at such a high peak. Everybody, it was an everyday topic. Everybody was talking about it every day. That's when that fight should have got made. You know, that's when that fight should have got made. So let this be a lesson, man. Now Jermell Charlo and Jarrett Hurd gotta be on. Now they on get back mode out of nowhere. Who's seen that coming? I got another video coming up. We gonna talk about guys like Tony Harrison and J-Rock Williams, man. I love those type of fighters. You know what I'm saying? They may bring the sport back to what it used to be, man. I got another video coming up on that. I'm gonna push it out probably a little later. But yeah, man. Over marinating fights. Jarrett Hurd and Jermell Charlo took a gamble on themselves, and it didn't pay off, man. It doesn't work out for everybody, man. Sometimes these fighters just gotta swallow their pride, or learn to just be willing to compromise just to make some shit happen, man. It's just for the better of the sport, man. Nobody's shitting on Jarrett Hurd for him taking that loss. We still love Jarrett Hurd, you know, but it just makes the sport a lot more interesting now, man. And these guys over marinating fights can't backfire. So sometimes you just gotta strike while it's hot. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe. Peace out.